How well do you really know Miami? I'm Anthony Spitaleri, and I'm excited to show you around my favorite city. One unique fact about Miami is that it's the only city in the United States that was founded by a woman. We call her the mother of Miami, and her name is Julia Tuttle. Near the urban core of Miami, there are a few cities that you should know. So let's start from the southwest and we'll work our way up to the northeast. The first one is going to be Coral Gables. The next area and city is going to be Coconut Grove, right along here. Moving to the northeast, we're going to have Brickell. And then moving north, we're going to cross the Miami River, which is this section right here, into downtown. Then we're going to go north. Right here in the Biscayne Bay corridor is Edgewater. Just west is Wynwood, right here. And then just to the northeast of Wynwood is Midtown. And Midtown is this triangle section. And then north of Midtown is the Miami Design District. For many of these cities, it will typically take you around 20 to 25 minutes to get anywhere you need to go in Miami, especially the airport. So speaking of the airport, let's chat about it. Miami International Airport is served by over 100 carriers. There are more than 1,000 daily flights, and you can get to more than 160 worldwide destinations. The shortest flight from Miami International Airport is going to be to Bimini, which is roughly 30 minutes. The longest flight is actually 14 to 15 hours, and it's to Doha, Qatar. Speaking of traveling, let's talk about some major causeways and roads in Miami. The first one will be I-95. I-95 will take you all the way to New York, and you can connect to other major cities along the eastern seaboard. If we go north on 95 long enough, we'll actually get to the turnpike. Right here is the Golden Glades interchange. You can catch the turnpike here and go west. That will take you to the Homestead area and further south to the Keys. And then it will also take you north, bypassing the Hard Rock Stadium here on the right, up into Hollywood, Davie, and it just keeps going north. We'll go back south to 195. 195 is going to connect from 41st Street in Miami Beach to the Midtown Design District Edgewater area right here. And then when we go further south, we're going to go to 395. And 395 will take you from downtown Miami across the bridge, you can say right here, and then it's going to take you to 5th Street in South Beach. If you want to get to the airport, you're going to take the 112 expressway on the north side that connects from 195 right here, and this will take you straight to the airport right here. Or you can go south. We go from 395 to the 836, and the 836 will take you to Miami International Airport as well. One other major expressway is going to be the 826, and that's going to be on the west side of the airport. That runs north and south. It's right here. And then another major road is Biscayne Boulevard, or known as US 1. And US 1, depending on where you're at, they will change between the two terms. So US 1 is right here. We call it Biscayne Boulevard, and that will take you all the way to Coral Gables, and then further south, and then it will take you north. Well, we're here on the map. Let's just talk about some parks in Miami. And we can't name all the parks, but let's just talk about a few notable ones. The first one would be Morningside Park here in Morningside. Moving south from Biscayne Boulevard, we're going to go to right here, Margaret Pace Park in Edgewater. And then if we zoom out, we're going to go further south. Then we'll go to right here, we have Museum Park. Here we have Simpson Park in Brickell. Then we're going to go to Alice Wainwright Park right over here. And then here is Hobby Island Beach Park. And if you cross the Rickenbacker Causeway, that's a whole other set of parks we'll talk about in a second. And we can go further south to Coconut Grove, where we have Kennedy Park and Peacock Park. Before we head across the Rickenbacker Causeway to show you some other parks, we can also highlight Bayside, right here in Miami in downtown area, Bayfront Park. So now we can go across the Rickenbacker, and you can see that. So here we have the south of Brickell, and then here is the first island is Hobby Island Beach. They're doing some construction right here, which will be set up in the next few months for a new park. And then on the south side, it's always open. You could rent actually catamarans, paddleboards. They do some wing foiling. And then if you cross the Rickenbacker Bridge, probably the tallest mountain in Miami, has an incredible view of downtown Miami right here and Brickell. So we have the park here. And then this is very dog friendly. There's the Miami Seaquarium. We have Virginia Key. You can go to this beach here. Up here on the north side of Virginia Key, you have mountain bike area and trails. And if we keep going, we have Crandon Park right here. And further south from Crandon Park, we're going to have the Bill Baggs Cape Florida State Park right here with the lighthouse. Now we're going to zoom out and talk about country clubs. First we're going to go to Coral Gables, and in Coral Gables they have the Biltmore right here, Country Club and Golf Course. Then they have the Riviera Country Club right here. Making our way to the northeast, we're going to go up to Miami Shores before we head over to the beach. So in Miami Shores they have Miami Shores Country Club, which is going to be right here. So here we have the Miami Shores Country Club, then we have Normandy Shores Country Club, the Gorse Country Club, and then a very popular one is the Miami Beach Country Club right here. Now let's talk about boating, because obviously we're here in the Atlantic, Biscayne Bay, and we have tons of water access. And there are a bunch of waterfront homes, waterfront condos. You could rent a slip at a marina, and there are also public ramps. So let's just point out a few. First, we'll move over to Coconut Grove as we go southwest, because they have a bunch of boat slips right here in Dinner Key. So here you can rent a slip, first come, first serve. It's a great spot, direct ocean access, no fixed bridges. Popular marina that you can dock your boat is in Edgewater. We're gonna go right here to the northeast, cruise on up. Next to the Marriott in Biscayne Bay, we have this spot right here. You can bypass this bridge. It's not a fixed bridge, but of course it is a drawbridge. And so it's gonna open every 30 minutes on the 30 and on the hour. So definitely take you to the ocean, or you can hang out in Biscayne Bay, whatever you choose to do with you and or your family or friends. So just to zoom out, you can see you go from here, go south, or you can go north, depending on what your daily plan is. And you can hang out over here. They have a few cool wrecks like Neptune right here, Memorial Reef, that you can dive. One of the cool things to do is to go to Stiltsville. There are a few houses, well, there were more than 30 houses or 20 houses that were built on stilts during the Miami Vice days. However, there are a few left. And it's just a cool thing to see with the family, hang out all day, barbecue. Let me see if we can zoom in enough. Another popular sandbar is going to be the Hollover Sandbar. So let's go further north. This is going to be the Intercoastal. Right here is going to be the Hollover Sandbar. And then if you're somebody who likes to surf or do board sports, the best spot is going to be right here as well as right here, depending on how the waves are breaking. And we're not talking huge waves, just a few foot maybe in the wintertime waves. So don't expect your best day, but you can have some fun out there. And as well as First Street Beach in Miami Beach. So the waves will break typically right here. One note, actually two notes. The beach in Hollover does have a dog beach, which is very family friendly also. And then it's going to be right here, but be cautious, because if you do go further south, Hollover also has a nude beach on the northern side. So depending on what your day plans are, be advised. Now, in any of the cities mentioned, we talked about Coral Gables, Coconut Grove, Midtown, Edgewater, Design District. They have a mix of condos and single-family homes. Of course, if we were close to the urban core, you're going to get mostly luxury condos and apartment buildings. Here in Edgewater, you're going to get a bunch of condos, not so many single-family homes. The same for Wynwood, Midtown. The Design District does have a few condos, but it's mostly single-family homes in a small area. And then as we expand outside the urban core, it's going to be a greater amount of single-family homes and less condos. Since we're here, let's start with the Design District. So the Design District is known for its trendy eateries, luxury fashion boutiques, and art galleries. And then moving south to Midtown, Miami has a very urban feel. It's this triangle shape right here. They're building a ton of new construction condos right now. They're building a new standard Miami in Midtown. There's a Trader Joe's in Midtown. And so it's a very great place to walk. You can find restaurants, retail downstairs. And then just to the west of that, we have Wynwood. Wynwood in Miami is known for its vibrant art scene, eclectic atmosphere, and creative spirit. Next, let's talk about my favorite zone or area, city, is going to be Edgewater. Edgewater is here along the Biscayne Bay corridor. You can find luxury condos, high-rise apartments, mid-rises, and they're all going to have water use because of the proximity to Biscayne Bay. Moving further south, we're going to get into downtown. And downtown Miami offers a mix of historic buildings, high-rise condominiums, and luxury high-rise condominiums. You have Paramount right here, next to the Casaya Center where the Miami Heat play. Then you have the Frost Museum of Science right here. And then we're going to go further south, across the Miami River, and here in Brickell. Brickell is known for its incredible walkability. There's a mix of luxury high-rise condominiums and regular condominiums, apartment buildings, rental buildings. And then as you go further south, well, before we go south, this is Brickell Key, an island, all condominiums, gated. And then here is Mary Brickell Village with Brickell City Center, which is the main shopping district in Brickell and Miami. And then further south, along the southeast side, these are all condominiums, waterfront, luxury, and then these are all single-family homes in this section. One quick note, this is the roads, and this is the only section in Miami where the single-family homes are perpendicular. Next, we'll go further south to Coconut Grove. And Coconut Grove right here is known for its lush greenscape, bohemian lifestyle, and laid-back atmosphere. There are single-family homes, townhomes, waterfront, you name it. And then going from here, we're going to go right here through Dinner Key. And then here is going to be Coco Walk, one of the main places to actually hang out, lounge, get restaurants, have a bit of food, and enjoy the day. Just so you can see a bit of the Coconut Grove, it looks like this. Next, we have Coral Gables, and Coral Gables is known for its Mediterranean revival architecture. And Coral Gables also has waterfront homes, single-family homes that are inland, because the majority of Coral Gables is inland, and then you can find townhomes and a few condominiums. Thank you for joining me on this map tour of Miami. I hope you have a better understanding of Miami and some of the cities that you should definitely check out when you visit Miami. If you have any questions or would like assistance, feel free to reach out to me via DM, comment below, let me know how I can help you. I'm Anthony Spitaleri, and I'm here to help you make Miami your new home. See you soon.